Welcome, class, to today's lesson. This is part 2 in our Parts of a Sentence lesson series, and today's lesson is about something called an indirect object, the indirect object. Let's take a look at a new sentence and review some of the things we learned last week. Please have your language notebook and a pencil ready for this lesson. All right. So every sentence has specific parts. Today's sentence is Jake gave Finn a high five. Jake gave Finn a high five. Let's look at those specific parts of this sentence. So the first question we ask is there an action in the sentence? That's the predicate. Let's take a look at our sentence here. Jake gave Finn a high five. So in your language notebook, go ahead and draw a big circle, color it red if you can, and in that circle, write the word that you think is the action. What is the action in this sentence? Might help to take a look at that little clip there to see what are they doing. What is the action that's happening? Jake gave Finn a high five. The answer is yes, there is an action. The action here is the word gave. Giving is an action word. Now you might have thought, oh, maybe it's high five, but high five, it can be an action, but in this case, it's a noun. It's the thing that you're giving. So gave is the action, and so we've put the word gave in that red circle there in our sentence. Next up is the subject. Who is the subject in this sentence? Who or what does the action? So in your language notebook, go ahead and draw a big black circle with the word that you think is the subject. So who is doing the action in this sentence? Jake gave Finn a high five. Who is doing the action? The answer is Jake. That's this dog here. Jake gave the high five, so Jake is the subject. So we put Jake in that black circle over here. You might even write subject above the word if you don't want to draw the circle. So the predicate is gave, that's the action. The subject is Jake, that's the one who's doing the action. Next up, let's take a look at the direct object. Who or what is taking place? Jake gave what? What did Jake give? Well, let's see here. Jake gave Finn a high five. So high five is the direct object. That's the thing that Jake gave. So go ahead and put, you might put high five in a smaller black circle, or write direct object above high five for that one. And the last question is to whom or what, or from whom or what. So who receives the action? And the answer here is Finn. Jake gave Finn a high five, so Finn received the high five. Finn received the action. So that is the indirect object. We give that an even smaller black circle. You might write indirect object above it. This is how we symbolize a sentence that has a predicate, a subject, a direct object, and an indirect object. You're going to be practicing using indirect objects in your sentences this week. Have fun with this work, good luck with it, and do let us know if you have any questions.